I've come back from my first day out and about in London, and it's 4:30 in the afternoon, and I left at about 9, so it was a full day. And I just wanted to do a quick update. Mum's gonna hate me for this, but when I put my chucks on, my cons, my jeans go past the bottom of my chucks. So now we have a new time scale. I call it the genometer. This is day 1. Keep in mind that 7 or 8 hours of walking around. That's left leg and right leg. So sorry, Mum. Anyway, I'll have a full rundown a bit later on. Today was fabulous. My legs and feet are so sore because I just walked everywhere. I just walked and walked and walked, and it was brilliant. I love this map. This map was my lifeline. Well, I could never get the hang of which way was north. So, you know, that was difficult. But I went over to the Waterloo train station, jumped on the tube, got a travel card, £4.20, got on the tube, got off at Waterloo, went for a ride on the Millennium Eye.
So Scotland Yard took TV various languages.
Or a flight, as they call it, which I think is a bit wankery, but you know, whatever. Yeah, it was phenomenal. You could see Big Ben, Parliament House, BT Tower. That light just flickered. It was weird. BT Tower, Canary Wharf. I'm wiped though. So much walking. I'm gonna turn that light off. That was weird. Yeah, it was amazing, man. I love this place. This place is brilliant. So then I walked from when I got off the Millennium Eye, I saw these banners for a Salvador Dali exhibition. I'm like, dude, I'm there. I love Salvador Dali. He is just brilliant. Oh, his art is brilliant. And it was it's funny because I still haven't really gotten over the fact that I'm actually in London. It still is so surreal, and then I stumble across the Salvador Dali exhibition. It's like surreal within surreal. Yeah, it was insane. And so after I exited the Dali exhibition, which was brilliant by the way, and I would have taken pictures had there not been a mean looking security guard who wanted to take my camera. After I exited the Dali exhibition, I just walked along the South Bank area, and I just walked until I got to the Millennium Bridge. And I crossed the Millennium Bridge, and I walked through the few streets, and I came back across on Southwark Bridge. So yeah, then I went past London Bridge. Wasn't burning down. The song was wrong. And then I got to Tower Bridge. That's a beautiful bridge. That's speechless. I can't I can't say anything. I mean, I'm in this place where if someone would have said 18 months ago, no, 12 months ago, right, March last year, had someone said, this time next year you're going to be in London, then Paris, then Amiens, then Amsterdam, then Berlin, then Warsaw, then Vienna, Zurich, Venice, Florence, Rome, I'd have said you're daft. I mean, you're crazy. I mean, to think that I'm here just doesn't make sense. But the funny thing is, I've blended right in. You could mistake me for any Londoner. Until I open my mouth, of course, because I'm, you know, as Aussie as I come. But I just fit right in. I don't look like a tourist until I get my camera out. I'll tell you the one thing, before my tape runs out, I'm very happy with. Is they sell this on pretty much every store. Oh yeah. 500ml bottles of Dr. Pepper. Enough said. Yeah, so where was I? Tower Bridge. Tower Bridge is gorgeous. It is absolutely magnificent. The way they've got, and they had some of the original ideas, which is bizarre, just ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. London Bridge is gorgeous. I did so after I got to London Bridge, I came back. I was going to take the tube back, but the tube was closed. The District line and the something starting with C line, Circle line and District line were closed, so I had to walk up to Bank, near the station, Bank. I went to the park just near Hyde Park Corner. It was the War Memorial, the Australian War Memorial. It was so beautiful. They had the names of all the places where the men had come from, and it was just grouped together on this beautiful semicircular piece of marble, and they had it arranged so that the letters got thicker, and that it started spelling out the places where the wars were. And it's great to see that the motherland hasn't forgotten our contribution. And I made my way across to Buckingham Palace, and it's very ornate. Everything's over the top, everything's big, everything's huge. You know, I know it's the Queen's London house, but yeah, Buckingham Palace is beautiful. So yeah, Buckingham Palace is in this huge park. Right, and it's called Green Park, and it's beautiful. It's gorgeous place. And there was something I'd never seen before. You know, besides Buckingham Palace, like you could walk through this park and you couldn't hear the traffic on the sides. It was just completely quiet and beautiful. And it's just this place where you could go and just hang out and be groovy. One thing I've noticed here is they're absolutely nuts about their fish and chips. But they can't get enough. I saw 3 fish and chip stores in a row when I went past Tower of London. And so then I walked down the mall from Buckingham Palace to Trafalgar Square. Like huge roadway that you just walk down. And, you know, I just meandered the whole day. I just wandered. It was great. I came upon so much stuff that I didn't think I'd come upon. These little bits and bobs that tourists might not necessarily see. There's definitely a sense of I don't know, adventure when you just wander around. Like I had the map, and thank God for the map, because you know I did kind of like plot things out and then go from there to there. But I tried to keep it, you know, as unconventional as possible, and it was really nice. It was a great way to go around, and it didn't rain. I was going to go to Piccadilly Circus today and Leicester Square, but I didn't get to go there because my feet were just so sore from the walking, because I'd done so much of it. I left it at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning. I didn't stop walking until about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you know. One thing I have to say is the tube is mental. I love it. I was standing at, I think it was Bank Station. I was standing at Bank Station, and the tube in Sydney, our City Rail trains kind of just gingerly come out of the, just kind of pop their head through the portal of the end, at the end of the platform, just go, oh hi, do you mind if I come in? Here, it's blast out the end of the portal, slam on the brakes. And I'm just like, whoa, it's crazy. Yeah, so after that I came back here. So I just had to stop. My legs were so sore. I'm having a blast. I love this. I love just walking around, having a look, hanging out, grabbing some food when I'm hungry. The girls here are very cute. And they must be so cold because their skirts are so short. And that brings me to another thing. Everyone's a bit of a wimp, I think. Everyone's walking around with these huge jackets on like they're going to the fucking Arctic. I was rocking around with my little $30 jumper from Hugh, and I was sweating. Mind you, I am fat and I don't exercise at all, but then I've got, you know, a fair layer of insulation. I was nice and warm. I was toasty. It's the wind. The wind is biting. It gets pretty hectic out there. It gets windy as all fuck. It just cuts right through you like you're not there. I saw in the news today, it's supposed to be about 8 degrees tomorrow with a chance of freezing rain to snow. There's a polar depression coming down from the north that's going to blanket Ireland and Scotland in snow. So seeing my hotel in daylight, down the road on the corner, about 5 seconds walk, it's about 2 minutes walk, there's a 24-hour convenience store. Crisps, soft drink, they've also got healthy food there. I didn't really look at that, but they've got it. That's awesome. There's a Subway. And you know what's even funnier? If you stand in a certain position just on the corner of Bloomsbury and New Oxford Street, you can actually have line of sight to 2 Subway restaurants. What the fuck? You look across and just near the Shaftesbury Theatre, there's a Subway. You look down near the Internet Cafe, there's another Subway. You can see 2 Subways at once. Almost blew my mind, man. It was like a Dali painting. I was in the Dali painting. I keep thinking today's Saturday when it's Sunday, which would be dangerous if I miss my Eurostar train on Tuesday and tomorrow's Monday. So this just helps me figure out that today is Sunday, tomorrow's Monday, and the day after is Tuesday. I think that's it. I think that's all for today. I'll get better at this as I go along, but this place is really amazing, and I've got to go find something to eat because I'm starting to get a bit hungry. I love it here, I really do. I'd live here too. That'd be nice. So what's on the cards for tomorrow? Well, I'm gonna go see Westminster and Big Ben up close. I've pretty much seen all I want to see that's far away from here. I cannot believe I'm doing this, you know. All your planning, all your time, all your money, all your effort is just poured into this, and then you realise I'm here, and I love it. I love travelling.